for me. 2/3. Holy smokes. Right now, this one. 2/3 times 1 3/5 times 3/4. Now, if you look at your little sheet that I just gave you under multiplying fractions, what's the first thing it says to do? Holly?
Move up and down.
No. That's my rule, by the way. That doesn't say that there. And that's adding and subtracting. We're multiplying here. My little sheet there. Caroline? Right. So you need to change this one into just a fraction because it's a mixed number. So you need to write this as 2/3 times, what is this as a mixed number? Right? 8/5 times, what's the last one? 3/4. Now, we talked about this before, ladies and gentlemen. You are going to save yourself scads of time if you cross-cancel these things before you multiply. It'll take you a long time to multiply 2 times 8 times 3 and get a number, and then multiply these 3, get a number, and then try to work it there. So you want to look for ways to simplify it or cross-cancel before you multiply. If you remember right, for example, if you see a 3 on top and a 3 on bottom, you can cross them both off because 3 goes into 3 once for each of them. Same thing here. You know that 4 goes into 8, so you can say 4 goes into 4 once. 4 goes into 8 how many times? Twice. Now you cannot cross 2 top numbers off. It has to be a top with the bottom. So there's nothing else that cross cancels. Now you just remultiply across. 2 times 2 times 1 is 4. And then 1 times 5 times 1 is 5. If you cross cancel all that you can, you will not have to reduce in the end. It'll already be reduced. What was your question? 2 times 2 times 1 is 4. 1 times 5 times 1 is 5. Let's look at another problem, shall we? How about 2 1/2 times 1 1/10 times 3/4. First thing I'm going to have to do here is to Alex Hiker. Right. So 2 1/2 becomes 5 halves, correct? 1 1/10 is 11 tenths, and 3/4 stays 3/4. Now, does anybody see anything that cross cancels there? Gabe? The 5 and the 10 will, yes they will. 5 goes into 5 once, 5 goes into 10 twice. Anybody see anything else? Sam?
2 and 4.
Nope. Remember, it's got to be a bottom with the top. This, and this cannot cross off with this. There's got to be something on top and something on the bottom. Alex?
4 and 11.
Well, how many times is what goes into both 4 and 11?
3. I mean, no.
Yeah, nothing goes into either of those. This is as much as you can cross cancel. So you multiply across. 1 times 11 is 11. 11 times 3 is 33. And then on the bottom, 2 times 2 times 4 is, 2 times 2 is 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, and then you're going to have to change that back into proper form, which means 16 goes into 33 twice, with 1 left over. And the answer is 2 and 1 16. Sure, I got that. Let me give you one more for you to do. Let's just do the one they have in the book. 2/3 times 4/5 times 3/8. 2/3 times 4/5 times go ahead and do that one there for me. 2/3 times 4/5 times 3/8. Charlie, this is really something you can see with a highlighter. Yeah, well, maybe so, but from now on, I'm gonna do anything highlighted. We got an answer? Elizabeth?
1/5.
1/5. Let's see if that works out here. Did you cross something out, Elizabeth?
Yes.
I think the 3's cross off. The 4 and the 8 will. 4 goes into 4 once, into 8 2 times. And then you, even though you cross this one off, you can do it again if you find something that matches. 2 goes into 2 once, into 1 through there. Multiplying across, 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 5 times 1 is 5. Questions on that?